Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel, coming back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, see, folks, sampler videos, series videos I've been doing for the while now, where I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I'm doing another sub sandwich review. I've often thought to myself, at what point, Brandon, are you done? Are you finished with the sub sandwich reviews? And I don't know the answer to that yet. I've searched my heart and I'm still searching for that answer. But I'll tell you this, today is not that today. I screwed that up a little bit, but we're going to roll with it anyway. Folks, super simple format. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to try out food and or drink items. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm inside my truck, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, I wear super cool shirts. I like to highlight super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Elysian shirt. Elysian are a band out of Iowa who I was fortunate enough to see yesterday at the time that I'm doing this particular review. They played a local spot near me. They were doing a tour. A couple of my local bands were performing on said show, and so I was like, all right, cool, I'll go out to the show, maybe find some other bands. These guys were that band. All the bands did a really good job, and, I love my local bands. They were fucking fantastic. But I have to admit, these guys really impressed the hell out of me, and as soon as I was done, I was like, all right, I gotta go get a CD, I gotta go get a shirt. So shirt. I actually have some videos of that show that I literally just uploaded earlier today, at the time I'm doing this, on my channel, just in case you're interested in music stuff. But anyway, what am I reviewing for you? Well, it's a sub sandwich, which I have to explain a few things. Number one, sub sandwiches are a thing on my channel because for over half a year now, I've been going on sub sandwich adventures. I've been scouring my state far and wide to go to different locations and try out a variety of different sub sandwiches. Everything from chain locations to your Subways, your Jersey Mikes, etc., to gas station subs, to proper Italian delis. I've been hitting them all. And to that end, I have an entire playlist called Subs for Subs, just in case you're interested in sub sandwich reviews. Last thing of note, Sunday is SUBday, folks. That is the day that I go over there and I upload my sub sandwich reviews onto my channel. So if you are hankering for more sub sandwich content, just wait till Sunday. There'll be usually at least 2. Sometimes I even do 3. So, where am I getting my sub sandwich from today? Well, folks, we're doing another one from Potbelly subs. Oh, and this one specifically, is their Steakhouse beef sub sandwich, which consists of Angus roast beef, crumbled blue cheese, provolone, and horseradish aioli, which to me, this basically sounds like an upscaled roast beef sub. And if you watch my other sub sandwich reviews, you might know I love a roast beef sub. So, let's find out how this is going to work. First of all, let's open it up. I also got it on the multi-grain bread. Ooh, this is going to be a thing. I was not expecting this to be as juicy a sub as it appears to be. But, let's get it. Let's put the thing there. Oh, and because I've been asked to go over there and try to do pricing stuff, I think this was the same price as the other sub that I just reviewed, which would have made it $9.29 on the app. I don't know if it's any different in the store or whatever, but... So, it looks like this. Can we get a thing? Okay. Okay. Let's give it a shot, folks. Let's see how it is. I like the smell of the multi-grain bread. That's a good amount of beef. One thing I'll give Potbelly, man, they put a bunch of shit in there. They're not pulling some Subway stuff. Like, you're getting a good amount of meat. Not bad, folks. Like, that's proper not bad. I am enjoying everything that this is doing. It's one of those things, it's fairly simple in that it's only 4 basic ingredients. You got your beef, you got your provolone, you got your garlic aioli, and then you got your blue cheese. But the way it comes together, that is really nice. Genuinely. I will say this right off the bat. If you don't like blue cheese, clearly this isn't going to be for you. Well, I wouldn't say that the blue cheese is like, it's by no means overpowering or super heavy-handed. It's definitely still present. You're going to notice it. And some people feel very strongly about blue cheese. Nix this one. It's not for you. But if you do enjoy blue cheese, it creates a nice little accent. It sort of cuts through everything else. Because everything else is like very savory. And you get the blue cheese and you get that kind of tangy sharpness that it has. And it's very unmistakable. It kind of cuts through it, and it's nice because in a weird way it almost lightens up the sandwich a little bit because it gives it a little extra dimension. It's not just savory, which to be fair would have been perfectly fine too. But that is really good. And I also appreciate that you can still taste every aspect of it. Despite the really strong flavors at play here, you still taste the beef, and the beef tastes good. If you're going to do a roast beef sub and you fucking fuck up the roast beef, that's it. That's it. You're done. Okay, I reviewed a place not too long ago, well, some months ago now, and I got a roast beef sub from them. It wasn't great, and it literally bummed me out for days how bad it was. Because they fucked up the beef. The beef just wasn't, I don't know if it wasn't good quality or maybe it just had been out a little too long. I don't know. But it really did a number on me in terms of, because again, I love a roast beef sandwich. I always root for a roast beef sandwich. The beef tastes really good. Everything tastes really good. It's simple and yet complex at the same time. And it's basically them upscaling the roast beef sandwich. Now, I have to say though, do I like this more than a classic roast beef sub? The answer is no. Because for me, the thing that I love most about a roast beef sub is its simplicity. I love the fact that a roast beef sub is just roast beef with some bread, maybe some mayo or mustard depending on what you're doing, and then usually like some provolone. It's simple, honest flavors that just work, and they taste like a sandwich should for me. This is very good. It definitely is a nice, well put together sub sandwich. It's another one I'm very impressed with from Potbelly, if I'm honest. But I would not get this if I wanted a roast beef sub. I would get, and I believe they offer just a standard roast beef sub. I don't think I've tried that one yet from Potbelly. I need to remedy that. I would get a standard roast beef sub. But that doesn't mean that this doesn't have its place. It's just not feeling the same sensation that I'm getting from a normal roast beef sub. 2 questions have to be asked though. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes and yes. If I want an upscale roast beef sub, I would get this again. I really enjoy what it does, and it's just a nice sub, man. Potbelly, I have to give them credit. Like, not every single sub I've had from them has been an outright winner, but none of them have been bad. And as I've gone through more and more of their menu, I have to admit, I have been impressed. Like, they're doing proper subs. This is another one of those. As for recommending it, I think, again, it kind of depends on what you want. If you want a roast beef sub, I would say get a proper roast beef sub. Just get a standard one. But if you just want a nice beefy sub that's savory. It's got, you know, a little complexity to it to kind of, you know, amp up the flavors and stuff. I think it really works well. That's just me, though. But you're watching my videos, so there you go. 5 things before I get out of here, folks. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest week, monumental rest month, Spanish rest here, and folks, you go over there and have yourselves a truly roast beef-tastic rest of your life, because roast beef is really good. Unless, you know, if you're a vegetarian or vegan, or, you know, maybe you just don't, you know, you're just not a roast beef. That's fine. It's fine. Have a carrot rest of your day. If you're in a, I don't know. Do what you want to do. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I mean, I'm over here, I'm eating roast beef subs. I'm over here, I'm having a good old time. I'm drinking some Mountain Dew Livewire, because I think Mountain Dew Livewire is drastically underappreciated. Drastically. I think it's really good. But it's not always going to be like that. There's going to be days that are going to suck ass and it'll be frustrating. You're just going to be like, blah, 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 blah. It happens. But it's important when we run into those days, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholeness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, maybe you're going to try yourself out. A steakhouse, what the fuck, a steakhouse beef sub from Potbelly, as I've done here today. And maybe you're going to go over here, you're going to try it out, and you're going to be like, that's pretty tasty, that's alright, you know. But, what was that guy talking about with the Elysium shirt? Elysium. Something about a roast beef sub, saying you're going to go over here, you're going to try against a proper roast beef sub. Now, your feelings may very well differ from mine. Maybe you're going to go over here and be like, Brandon, you're batshit crazy, you don't know what you're talking about. This is clearly the superior incarnation of the roast beef sub sandwich, you pedestrian you. I mean, you know, you can feel that way, that's fine. You don't got to come at me with the negativity, though. I don't... Folks, I'm trying to be about positivity. If you want to come at me with the negativity, that's fine. We can debate. We can have some spirited back and forth, you know, that's fine. You know, but it's all about the love, folks. All about the love. Love for a roast beef sub sandwich. Plus, if you're too big of a dick, I'm just going to go over there and delete your comment and block you anyway, so... I'm just saying. Mind you, if you just want to debate stuff, that's fine. Just don't be a dick about it. That's all I'm saying. Or conversely, do something more productive with your time than write bullshit comments on a YouTube channel. Okay? And mind you, that's not to go over there and dissuade people from leaving comments. I love reading comments. I think it's fantastic. Just don't be shitty about it. That's not that hard. Bye.